B.Reborn Art and Healing. I just thought I'd go ahead and turn the camera on. I was going to do a little bit of collaging. I had actually purchased this pocket folio thing from My Porch Prints, but I printed it on the wrong paper. I needed to print this piece on the back of this one. So I had already printed out all the ephemera on regular copy paper, and I'm thinking I want to use the lighter weight fabric or lighter weight paper and do some collaging. So I'm going to go ahead and use what I printed on my collage, and then I'll be sure to film when I actually reprint this. I'm out of ink right now, so that I can put the folio together. This is absolutely gorgeous, so I'm really looking forward to doing that. So I thought I would go ahead and just turn the camera on. I was going to just do it myself, well, I'm doing it myself anyway, but I thought about just doing it and not filming. But it's always nice to have an extra video in the hopper in case I want to take some time to not do any filming. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So hopefully I won't make this too long. I will cut out unnecessary parts so that it is not too terribly long, because there's going to be quite a bit of inking. But I thought I'd show you just some of the ephemera that I picked. This is not from the folio set. These are just other little bits that I thought I would use. And then this also is not from this kit. I'm sorry, my camera is a little bit off. Let me fix this just a second. It feels like it's pointing. It's like crooked or something. So there we go. Let's see if that's better. There, yeah, that's better. And then, so this is, oh, and this one was not also part of that. It's a different digital. But these are just some of the pieces of ephemera that come with the folio. So I'm going to, again, go ahead and use them to collage. You'll be able to see the pieces as I move through it. I'm not sure what I'm going to obviously use. I'll probably save this pocket because that's kind of nice to have for other things, and I won't need all of these scraps. So I'm going to put these ones aside. If I need them, I'll cut them up, but I may not need them. So, and I've really struggled with using the glue stick, and I saw on Gail, and I'm not even going to try to pronounce her last name, Augustinelli maybe. She uses book pages to be able to, glue her stuff, or to, when she's using the glue stick, to have a place to glue that. So I'm going to try to get that in camera here a little bit, like that, like so. And I'm just using my Elmer's Craft Bond. Actually, I'm going to get that other little one out. I keep forgetting to use it. I purchased a glue stick brand. What did I do with it though? Where is it? I've got all these little drawers right here at my beck and call. So it's this one here. So I think I'll use this. It's smaller. So I thought I would start. I'm going to move this just for the moment. I'm going to start with, I'm going to use this as my cover. So I'm going to make it kind of a booklet type style. I do want to kind of look at it up against my journal so that I can get it kind of the right size to actually fit in my journal. So I'm just going to press that down and give it a good crease. And I'm going to grab my journal over here and see how big this needs to be. So this is the one I've been working in. I'm excited to be able to show you some things that I've done. So I finished the cover. That video is coming up next after this one. And I'm going to pull my shade really quick. The sun is coming out. So give me just a quick second, guys. There we go. That's better. The sun is beautiful, but it's not conducive to filming. So anyway, I'm not even going to show you a sneak peek because this has been, oh my gosh, I had so much fun creating in this last night. I did some work in it. So I need this to be able to fit on a page. So I do need to cut it down a little bit. So I just wanted to kind of get a general idea of how big that needed to be. Get my cutter over here. I'm going to cut it down about like so. And I'm going to go ahead and put this is coffee dyed paper that I made. I'm going to go ahead and glue it to the inside of this, not only because this is just printer paper, so it's really thin, not great for book. And I'm just going to lay this in here, glue it down, and trim it, and then I'll be back with you in just a second. Okay, so that is nice and trimmed. So now I'm going to go ahead and ink the edges here really quick. I had to find a different piece of paper. I like to use this to ink the edges because it gives me something stable to hold on to. So it's just a piece of chipboard. Go ahead and ink around all these edges. So we are ready. So I'm going to go ahead and fold this again now that we've got the liner in it, the lining paper, which I probably should have done this before I inked in case it's not even. So basically what we're kind of creating is just a little flip open. You know what, I didn't measure the width to see if it would, yeah, the width should be fine. Should be able to find a place for that in the journal. So there we go. I'm going to go ahead and ink this edge as well. Spinish part. And there we go. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not sure. We're just going to go with the flow here. I may use this just on the inside of this one, kind of as a whole. I'm not sure. I kind of want to retain some of the wholer pieces because I will need them eventually. So I'm going to get my ruler out so I can do some tearing as we go here. Some beautiful, beautiful pieces. Okay, just finishing up the inking here. Little bits left. And then we'll get gluing. Love the little roses. Those are going to be really pretty. It'll be difficult to ink on this bit though. This chipboard works okay. Actually, let me just remove that. See if I can just get the edges here. There we go. So the idea of doing the collage is that it will go probably on the opposite page as the folio. The folio actually ends or lands when I'm done. So that's kind of my thought process there. So I am done with the inking, at least for now, provided I have enough pieces. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing just collaging around the edges. I might collage this whole piece. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm going to start with the right side here, and I'm going to wrap it around so that the back side, well, no, it already is covered. So let me think about how I want to do this, because it's going to go in the book. It's going to have to be glued down. So I'm thinking I don't want to really collage around the edge. I might do it just for stability a little bit. Because again, it's getting pretty thick. So maybe we will just go around the edge and not around the side of the page. So let's just start gluing. I said I was going to use this little one, and then I grabbed the other one there when I was doing my collaging there. Oh my goodness. Seriously? Ah. How to operate a glue stick? That is the question. Question of the day. Oops. Let's see. This is a little bit big. I am going to go over this edge a little bit because I think what I'm going to do for the collaging on this side is use one of the bigger pieces that I didn't trim down. So it's going to kind of mix and match things a little bit here just to get, I guess I can go actually on the page here. That would work just fine. We're going to go there. And again, just like you saw in my other collaging, do kind of try to move the elements around so that they're not, the like things are not all together. And I'm hoping to stitch this, to machine stitch around this. I won't do that on camera just because I'm still not super comfortable with that process, but I think I'm going to try that. This is awfully big, but I really like it, so I'm going to use it. Oops. Wrinkly. Let's just go kind of up here, a little bit over, that's okay. There's no right or wrong with collaging. Definitely not going to need all these pieces though, that's for sure. And overboard as usual. Sorry, that's off camera, guys. There we go, that's better. I'm going to move the camera a little bit closer. I don't have a zoom, so I have to physically move the camera. Wow, I have a lot of pieces. I think I'm going to go ahead and move the collaging onto this side because I've got just way too many pieces that I cut out, and I just want to use them. So change of plans, it's okay. It's okay. My towel gets glue all over my fingers. Just kind of press this down a little bit. It'll be cool because all of these pieces will be represented again in the folio, because it's going to have this flap and then a pocket, and all the pieces that I'm using right now are going to be replicated and be part of the folio. So I'm not sure. It looks like you can put the folio together like that. I hadn't looked all the way to that end, so we'll see. Nothing's wasted, so if I don't end up using it all here, then I will use it somewhere else, so no big deal. I want to lean towards the smaller scraps just because the bigger pieces can be used for other things, other projects. If you haven't checked out My Porch Prints, amazing, amazing stuff out there. Again, just trying to mix it up a little bit so I don't have anything samey. Too samey anyway. I love collaging. I say that a lot though, don't I? Oh, I like that one up there. I'm going to go ahead and use it. Let's see here. That may be up there. And I love inking the edges. I love the look. Look at that. Still kind of off camera, guys. Sorry about that. Get in the zone. I forget. Let's see. Should this go down here? Because I don't want it to cover up those words. So let's just do this. I like them to overlap and look really patchworky. That's a word. This one will go perfect there. So different from the other collage that I made, the master board, which I have not done anything with yet in terms of cutting up into ephemera, as I mentioned. This one's going to stay whole. It's going to just be a page in the book here. Let's see, where do we need stuff? Stuff. I don't want to cover up that stamp, so I'm going to make sure I get a piece that doesn't interfere with that. I can put something up small up top. In fact, how about that? Some little tickets. And it's sometimes hard to tell how these are supposed to go, what their direction is. Oh, beautiful. Love that. Okay, so we still have some bigger spaces here that we need to fill in. Big-ish. Up there. That'll be perfect there. And just kind of put that bottom board, darker border on the bottom edge there. Oh my goodness, I love this. It's getting thick though. I might not have needed the this piece of paper, the coffee dyed paper. It's getting thick, but it's okay. Let's tear this edge off here. A little bit of ink. Oops. Knocking stuff over. Is that what I wanted to do? That didn't really work out very well. We'll go with it. There we go. Yeah. Not crooked, not straight. There we go. Okay, so we need a little bit about this right here. Yeah. We love that. So that's all of our big spaces filled up, so I don't need any of these bits. They will be used for something else, guaranteed. I do have another little ticket thing I want to use. And I think it should go down here because it's kind of blank. And then I had some words. Oh, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna, I pulled these words out, but I don't think I'm gonna use them. I don't think I need them, so I'm gonna save those for something else because I do want to put these roses on. These are fussy cut roses, and these are also again from that same kit from My Porch Prints. Let's kind of place them here and there. Been printing like crazy. If any of you are doing junk journaling and printing a lot of digitals, I do HP Instant Ink, and I pay $11.99 a month, and I get so many copies. It's crazy. $11.99 a month. I don't pay for any ink. It's part of the package. And like this last month, I think I've been through 8 colored cartridges, and I paid $11.99. So check them out, HP Instant Ink. There's a large variety of printers you can use, but you do have to use an HP Instaprint printer that's been designated, and I didn't pay much for the printer either. So so that is that. So I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of tap this down a little bit because I don't want the pages to stick together. I'm tempted to fold it, but I think I better not. So this is it for today. I'll fold it, and then we will work on it in the next video where we will do some other bits. I might put like a paper pad in here or something to write on, maybe a pocket or something. I'm not exactly sure, but I just thought it would be fun to use these extra pieces that were just printed on the really lightweight copy paper, which is not really conducive to a full journal page. So I'm actually reprinting a lot of my digitals on the 60-pound paper because it's enough heavier to give some stability without being cardstock heavy, or cardstock thick. So there you go. I hope that you'll like and subscribe to the channel if you're so inclined to. If you enjoy what you're seeing, obviously. If you don't, then I hope you find something that you do enjoy. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I love collaging. One of my favorite things to do. So take care, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.